is Paul. I run a company in the UK called Vapa Cloud, vapacloud.com. We're an advertising business, and what we do is distribute advertisements down onto mobile applications. The application's just been launched at the moment, and it's actually currently on iOS.
And this is actually being developed by Hidden Brains in India.
Yeah. Yes, the app was developed by Hidden Brains in India. I first came in contact with Hidden Brains after being referred to them by a colleague of mine. I spoke to them for around about a year, and then I decided to have the application developed.
And when you first spoke to Hidden Brains on the telephone, what was your first impression before you met them?
My first impression of Hidden Brains was pretty good. You know, we're speaking to a company far away. You know, sometimes English was difficult to communicate with some of the staff, but there is always staff there who can overcome that.
How did you find the actual sales process when you first spoke to them?
The sales process was good. They gave me a pretty good scope of what I required. I didn't have to do too much explaining as what I thought I would have done. After speaking comprehensively on Skype, they presented me a good scope via email, which I thought was very good.
Did you feel that when you first spoke to them initially, that they gave you all the relevant information that you would need to make your choice of choosing them to develop your project?
Yes, I think they gave me the right advice. You know, subsequently I wanted one app developed for the whole operation, but realised that it was better, after they advised me so, to have two apps developed, which is what I've done. So I now have 2 apps on the App Store. Since
returning from Hidden Brains offices in India, you're back in England. How have you found the communication between yourselves and India?
I find the communication very good. We've had great communication since I first started. I went to India. They showed me around their offices. I met quite a few of their staff and their development team. They're a very professional company, and I think I will definitely be dealing with Hidden Brains for many years to come.
So how would you find Hidden Brains with regards to things like flexibility, communication, commitment, reliability and quality of work?
Yes, I think all of those are pretty good. The experience what I've had with them, as I say, has been pretty good. Flexibility is pretty good. Communication is always there, and they always get back to me with regards to any glitches or enhancements which I require.
And finally, would you recommend Hidden Brains services to friends and colleagues?
Yes, I will recommend Hidden Brains to all the businesses in the UK where I can. You know, if we want to look at website developers, as in Premier League or a League One, I would definitely put Hidden Brains in the Premier League. Definitely top class web developers and app developers, yes.
And so, obviously, if we want to see what Hidden Brains are really all about and what they can do, what do they need to go and visit?
www.vapacloud.com. That's www.vapacloud.com.
And of course, they can actually now download the app from the Apple iStore.
Yes, they could download the app from the iStore now, and also vapacloud.com.